What's up, guys? Master Styles here, back with another Hyperspace Legend video. I know it's been a while. When it comes to this game, you know, their updates are not as frequent as the main game of the channel, which is Eternal Evolution. But I try to at least make a video for this game. I'm trying to get more content out, but again, it's just me having the time. I am on vacation, so I'm like, you know what? Let me put out another HyperSpace Legend video. And today we're going to be talking about the free skins that you get in this game, and also how to acquire them, how to acquire the resources that you need to pick up the skin. So here I have Sasuke's adult. Is it adult or teenager? That's the best way to put it, right? The adult one is different. This is more teenager Sasuke. The other one that I also acquired, but I haven't really got all the shards yet. Let me see if I can find him here. Give me a second. What's his name? Cell. Cell has two different forms, right? So once I get enough of his shards and I unlock him, I'll also have his actual new look. But where you get that is you go into artifact here. I have a lot of these resources here, which is divine stones. This is kind of where you do it. So for instance, this girl here, you will get a different skin once you complete all that you need to do. So just continuously level this up. This one's a little bit different because it's not like, let's go over to Sasuke's here. Sasuke's is more so you do these ones as you go along. But Sasuke one, it takes a good amount of time. I think you have to do this 3 times or maybe twice. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know I had to do it multiple times, at least a minimum of 2, to get that new skin, which is this one here. Vegeta's, which is here, you pretty much go through. It takes 3 to do each one of these, and a few of them are 10. So like 30, it was like 30 to do this, another 30, another 30, and then right here a whole nother 90. But of course I'll talk to you about how you acquire these and show you some game modes on how you can acquire these. There's a couple other heroes in here that have skins, and again, it's free skins. You just have to farm the resources needed to get these skins. Not everybody has it. I wish everybody did have it. It would be pretty cool, right? It'd be a nice way. Imagine Ichigo having his own skin, but a few people do, and the ones that does have it, I tend to focus on them. So here, there's still a lot of people that I don't have, so they're kind of locked away. But again, for the people that I do like, you know, I do like me some Vegeta. I wish Goku had one, maybe Super Saiyan God, or you know, Blue, or Ultra Instincts, of course, but they don't really have it yet. One person I'm actually looking for when it comes to this game is, where's Naruto, right? You don't have Naruto in this game. That makes no sense. You have Sasuke, but no Naruto, right? That's weird to me. How did you miss Naruto, right? You have all these other characters. You even have Hinata, but you don't have Naruto. Don't understand it. That's like adding his son and not put him in the game. So I'm still waiting on that. So there's 3 places that you can acquire the resources needed. One is here on the challenges, right? Where you fight this particular stage or boss, or whatever you want to call it. Every time you challenge this, you acquire 2 of these. So that's one way to get this. And of course, depending on your combat power, it gets more challenging. Like even if I can challenge it now, I'm not gonna win because their combat power is higher than mine. We can raid, but we're gonna lose. Oh, we actually won, surprisingly. Normally we lose that, but this is where you pick up 2. So you claim it, right? That's nice there. So you got we actually got 4 there, which is pretty cool. Didn't expect to get 4. Awesome. Then you click on here, you move on, you go to the next level, you can challenge it again. They have a higher combat power than us. Let's see if you win. We end up losing. You continuously work on your heroes, then you come back, you challenge it, and then that's just one way to acquire 2 here. I don't know what happened in that previous one, but generally it's within 2. So that's one way to get 2 of these. But if you're at lower levels, you can continuously play this until you get to a point where you can't beat it anymore, and you have to go back, level up your heroes, come back, beat it again. But this is just one way to do it. The other way is also, give me a second here. So this thing here, I was doing it. What I didn't realize was that from the start of the game, from the moment I started playing the game until today, I want to say today, I was here. It's taking me a long time. I was here. So every day I would challenge it, but I never really progressed through the levels. And the thing is, as you beat these levels, you gain 1 of those divine stones. So I made it all the way through to where am I at now? 24, right? We'll test it out. So here, this is the fight here. Of course, fighting 3 people, 4 people, maybe 2 if you're lucky. But generally, once you clear this, you get 1. And for me, I cleared through a lot of levels. I cleared through like 24 levels. So that's how I ended up getting Vegeta and also finishing off Cell. Who's this girl? Oh yeah, I have her too. She's looks decent. But again, that's another way to acquire the divine stones. And the skins, I just like them because they looks cool. Obviously it gets some bonus damage and all of that fun stuff, but this is another way to acquire the divine stones. And let me get out of here. I actually don't want to continue. Actually, let's just finish it for the sake of the video, right? I gotta remember to click out of it. But these are the heroes I'm running. I like Margin, Vegito, of course, Kenpachi, and what's his name? Byakuya. Yeah, his AoE attack is just so good. And of course, Sasuke. Teenage Sasuke, I should say. I was gonna say adult Sasuke. It's not really adult Sasuke. But yeah, that's a way to acquire those. The other place is going here. So Nightmare. So, but of course you have to progress through the story to get to that point. See, I'm getting another 6 there, which is great because I completed all stars. So as you go through, you'd get 9 stars, you get another 4 there, and then you do all 18 stars, you get another 6. So 10, you can get 10 from clearing one, just call it level or chapter. But yeah, there you go. So clearing 1 chapter, you can get up to 28 divine stones, and that's a lot, So again, as you can see, I'm accumulating it, but again, I am not sure who else I want to focus on next. I just got the heroes that I wanted. But that's one thing there. Another thing I want you to know is actually this here. So when you're doing your drawings, you can actually switch this hero here. So in this situation, yes, you see Inuyasha there. You can switch it. So by swiping down, it switches. What am I doing? Up or down, whichever one. Yeah. So you can switch out the hero. And of course, by switching the hero, it gives you a better chance to gain those hero shards. So for me, I try to at least do it enough till I find a rare hero, like for instance this guy here or somebody else. I'm looking for a particular hero here, maybe Vegeta. I don't think they have Goku in here. What is this thing? Oh, okay, that's what like this guy here. I like him. He's pretty good because he has a shield that he gives himself to protect himself at the beginning of battle, which is pretty cool. But that's one thing you can definitely do there to increase your chances of getting better shards versus me going through that whole thing not knowing you could do that. And it's probably set here somewhere, but it's one of those things where you don't necessarily read, right? And you just go along with it because it's the option that they give you, and sometimes it changed. So my assumption was that I didn't really have control over that, but now that I know that I can switch it, if I'm looking for a particular hero, I'll go through, switch through until I find them. Sometimes it takes some time to find that particular hero, but I just wish it would just give me the option to pick. Like, give me a list of the characters and I'll just pick it. So there we go, Majin Vegeta. Perfect. One thing I do like about this game too is this here. They have these 8-day logins where they give you free hero. That is nuts, right? You can also switch it too, which is nice. You can switch to whichever hero you want in the selection pool. That's pretty dope. So I'm gonna go here, take this guy, and I've gotten a couple of heroes from this. Only person I didn't end up getting was Chong-Li. I had Chong-Li as an option. I picked her, but it never followed through. So I don't know, maybe I missed a day or whatever the case may be. But that's generally that. Make sure you're in a good guild. Just going over all the stuff that you need to do. Make sure you're in a good guild. You know, depending on what server you're on, it should be fairly easy for you to get into a good guild. You come in here, you do all of these things here, whether it be training room, do this here. It's just free shards of Android 18. And also, what's the other one? This one here. Do this every day. You'll eventually get to having this guy here. So, which isn't bad. So those are additional shards. And of course, the person I'm actually working on is Ichigo. Slowly building out Ichigo through using this. And all of the stuff that I'm saying is pretty much free to play. All of it. So it's very free to play friendly in that manner. And of course, it just takes you putting in the time and effort. Let's see what else we have over here in challenges. Don't really do this here. This is the combat stage. And I just don't like manual altogether. So I don't even bother paying no attention to that. I'm just going to be honest with you. But that's pretty much how you can acquire the skins. And of course, to go back to leveling, there's so much to do in terms of leveling. It's so interesting that one character, like for instance, right? So say there was, I'll give you an example. If there was 5 people playing the same game, we had all the same resources, right? And we all got Sasuke, because Sasuke, they give you Sasuke at the beginning of the game. My Sasuke would be different from all the other 4 people. Because again, in terms of leveling and what you can do, there's so much stuff you can do, because I may have the resources to get those bonds. Of course, you can get those bonds, but at the same time, as you can see, leveling of your gears, right? The leveling of your hero, particularly, and their talents, right? And there's runes. Runes are going to be different. We're all going to run different runes, right? The potential, like potential is something new. I didn't even tap into this yet, right? And see, you need those resources to do that. So another resource, another way to level your heroes. Like, the heroes in this game can be very unique to you. And again, what I would love to see is like a comparison where, you know, your Sasuke gets ranked. Like it's the #1 Sasuke in the game, right? I would love that. Because if you're giving me all these options, I know it says ranking there, but I know you're giving me all these options in terms of how to level up my hero. And of course, it's leveling stars and all of that fun stuff. But I would love for my Sasuke particularly to be ranked based off of all the Sasukes on the server, right? So it's the #1 Sasuke, it's #2, #3, or whatever the case may be, and you do that within each hero. But again, I'll show you my team that I'm running. And let's go to stages, go to deploy, and this is the team that I'm running right now, because again, they have the high CP and they work all together. What generally, as soon as I get a new hero, I start leveling them, working on their skills, all of the stuff that I need to get them to a point where they can get into the actual team. Of course, with hard mode, you get different heroes. Arena is different heroes, and of course, the guild dungeon has pretty much the same thing as the main team. But I like quick deploy because it pretty much picks the best heroes and put them on in there. So for me, again, when it comes to this game, there's a lot to do. But I'm telling you, when it comes to leveling your heroes, the options is just a lot. Like there's so much you could potentially do within just one. And there's just one hero, right? One hero, and look at all the other heroes we got. There's so many more, and then there's so much more to unlock. But again, it's just gonna take some time to get to all those heroes. fun part about all of this, you can play completely free to play. So if you like free to play, and if you haven't tried this game yet, and of course you play Eternal Evolution, but if you like anime, I think this game you'll end up liking it because it's similar to the other games. Let's see what we have here. Events, and scroll down, we'll grab that. And they also have a lot of like little events where you can get some of the heroes. So for instance, this one here, the more that I continue to progress through that game mode there where I showed you that we can gain the, actually I'll go back to it and show you. Let's go over to challenges here. The more you progress through this game mode, as you're gaining these, you're also acquiring that character there. You'll get this guy eventually, which is awesome, right? So you're getting the Divine Stones, plus at the end of all of this, you'll get a new hero. That's amazing. What? Come on now. But again, just wanted to go over ways to acquire these skins, because I've seen a couple of people with these heroes and I'm like, how do you acquire those skins? So if you really want to know how to do it, you go into artifacts and you continue to progress through the stages that I've shown you on how to acquire the Divine Stones. And you pick your hero. If you already have them, it's even better. Once you get to the point of finishing this one, I'm not really sure what level you need to get to. I haven't completed this one. And also the other side of all of this is that for every time you do these, you also gain bonus stats for your heroes. Like you get attack, defense, HP, extra damage, and damage resistance, right? And that goes for every one that you do. This one's a little bit different. You get HP, defense, and attack. Each one is different. They have a different sequence in this one. Once you get to a high enough level, this is teenage Hinata, right? And like I said with Goku, it's pretty much the same the more you do it. But right now I'm just waiting until I get Cell, but I already completed his, so now I just have to figure out who I want to focus on, or I continue to simulate those stones there and hope that they add maybe the skin for Goku and we can finish that out. But that is all I have for you guys today. If there's anything else you want me to talk about when it comes to this game, I like playing this game. Again, it's very intriguing to me, and that's why I cover the content here. So if you are thinking about playing this game, I think you should. You like anime, definitely go ahead and download it. I think it's for Android now, I'm not sure. But if you made it this far in the video, comment down below Majin Vegeta. And if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I do Eternal Evolution. I also cover HyperSpace Legends every now and then, I'm gonna be honest with you. But again, for me, I'm trying to get more content out in terms of this game. For those that are rocking with me, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to comment down below if you've tried the game or where you are in your process. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.